Hi, my name's Diane Lawson. I've lived in Naples, Florida for approximately 16 years, and we've had the privilege of using Collier Pest Control for the last 14 years. So I'd like to say a little bit about that, if I could. We were referred by one of my friends about Collier Pest Control, and from the minute that I called Collier Pest Control, the thing that impressed me the most was the people at the other end of the phone. The receptionists were far and beyond the norm of being courteous, sweet, kind, and I didn't know anything about Collier Pest Control, but it started in that office, and they were so sweet and professional. So from there, not only do we have a house in Naples, we also have one in Goodland, Florida, and we continued the service down in Goodland. Over the last 14 years, I've been extremely impressed with the caliber of the people that they employ for Collier Pest Control. Not only in our Naples group, but also in Goodland, Florida. The people are extremely professional, polite, kind, enjoyable to talk to, enjoyable to have in your home. I said, you don't find that very often, especially in Naples, Florida. But exceptional. To give you an example, I'd say about 6 months ago we had a carpenter ant problem. And I called the office. They had someone come over within 24 hours, and Jean came out not once, not twice, but 3 times to rectify the problem because it was continuing to grow. The carpenter ants were multiplying, and we didn't know where the problem of the source was. So on the 3rd try when Jean came over, he wasn't going to leave this house until he rectified the problem, and he was amazing. He stayed with me for about, I'd say, a good hour until he found the source of the problem. And I just can't say enough wonderful things. And they're just kind individuals. And the same with Stephen in Goodland. He comes with a smile on his face, polite, kind. You just don't find that. In one instance in Goodland, Florida, we had this strange invasion of bugs. They sort of looked like love bugs, but they weren't. And Stephen was called to the scene of the crime, and he was phenomenal. And when he first got there, he wasn't quite sure what they were. He sprayed accordingly and came out a second time, and he still wasn't quite sure what the bug was, which is odd for our area. So what they did is they took a few of the bugs and sent them to the University of Florida to find exactly what kind of insect this was. And they got back to me in a timely fashion. They followed through with everything, and it was amazing. If you're looking for a great pest control service, I can only recommend one. That will be Collier Pest Control. They're phenomenal, professional, and you won't find anything like this in Florida.